a cup of tea. Our tea today is brought to you by Herbal Health 360, and I have a really dope guest on the show today, Jeremy from Good Day Scents. Shout out to Good Day Scents for this amazing candle called Black Love. I love this. This is dope, man. This smell is incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for bringing the camera on and just coming to the show. I really appreciate you.
No problem. Thanks for having me as well.
Yeah, this is dope, y'all. Just being here with another Black-owned business is beautiful. So I appreciate your time, and thank you so much for coming to see us. So tell us what Good Day Scents means. Like, what does the term mean to you?
Good day sense means all things having a good day. Two mottos are have a good day, every day is a good day. So really, whatever encompasses your type of good day, to me, I chose to give back to the world in something of candles and home goods. So I thrive on providing my products to different people's homes around the world and making sure that I can give them a safe space to have their type of good day. So we have different candle names that represents different part of a good day.
Nice. Yeah, this is dope. So we got the Black Love, which is always a beautiful thing, always part of a good day. So you started in 2019, and what got you started doing candles? Like, what put you into this?
Yeah, so between the years of 2014 through 2017, I was going through like a legal situation, and then with that, it could just have you ups, downs, feeling good or bad. So I really was looking for an outlet that I could kind of turn that, I guess, negative energy into something good. And as a guy, I'm not gonna lie, you really don't think about candles until you're a little bit more older and mature. But I wanted to find a product I could give back to the world and channel that positive energy in. So I was doing research on YouTube and Google and came across candles. And at first, I just thought people like candles just based on if they smell good or not, but they're therapeutic and help out in other areas as well. So I started doing research. I was teaching at the time in DC, so I gave away maybe like 20 or 30 candles to teachers for free just to test it out. They loved it, so I decided to turn that passion into a business, and we officially launched in May 2019.
Oh, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Let's talk about that. You say that you were in and out of the courts. And a lot of young Black men can relate to that, can relate to that struggle. What advice would you give to anyone that's facing that challenge right now and feel like they want to give up or have no positive outlook on life?
I would say just try to find the smallest positive thing you can about your situation in your life. So it could be something as small as waking up, being able to walk, being able to put gas in your car. I think sometimes when most people are going through a negative situation, no matter what it might be, it's always easiest to dwell on the bad part, but just find something about your routine or your day or your life that, makes you appreciative, makes you look at it in a positive way. And for me, mine's happen to be candles. Yeah, so I would just say you gotta find something. The simplest thing is waking up in the morning. So long as if you up and if you woke up and you're feeling negative or bad, like just be appreciative for you just waking up. That's the first step. And then worry about everything else later and maybe find an outlet where you could channel that energy into something good. It could be a product, it could be a service, it could be sports, whatever your thing is for you. I feel like as individual humans, we all have something that makes us us and that we can give back to the world. So that's what I would say to someone going through a situation like that. Just
Absolutely.
find something positive.
Yeah, find gratitude. I just was talking about that earlier today. Like when you start living in gratitude, when you start, being appreciative for, what you have instead of what you're lacking, like you said, waking up every day, or just the fact that you have a roof over your head, food in your mouth, like that's a blessing. And it's so underrated. A lot of people just overlook that because they just are more, more, more. We're constantly looking for more, but when you look around, you see that you have so much. And so, yeah, it's so important to just live in gratitude and just be positive for the things that you have instead of what you lack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learning
Hey,
now.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So let's talk about the takeoff for Good Day Scents. Beyonce posted your candles on her website in 2020, right? 2020 during COVID.
Yeah, 2020 during COVID.
Yeah, she posted like the Beyonce, the Beyonce. So what was that like? What did that feel like for you? And was that the takeoff of Good Day Scents?
I will say that was the takeoff of Good Day Sense. And I think sometimes you hear people say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So I started out in 2019. No one knew the pandemic was going to happen. So, but I started my business in 2019. Beyonce posted on her website 2020. I think like April, May 2020. And that gave us a boost. And then I kind of just rode off that wave. Sometimes a lot of people have businesses or companies like if you get a shout out from Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, you go to the website, it's sold out. Now all those eyeballs going to your website can't buy because it's sold out. So luckily for me, I started in 2019. Beyonce gave us a shout out in 2020. I had a ton of product online. So as those eyeballs are going to my website or Instagram and social media, I was able to turn those eyeballs into sales. And then I got those customers' emails and phone numbers. And then I turned them into customers in my community and started growing my SMS and email list. And that's kind of how I just took off from there. And I was ready, and it was a great shout out. I say that shit all the time because I
Yeah.
mean it's Beyonce, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that forever. And
Anything she on,
yeah,
they
so that was
on.
definitely a good look, and I made the best of my opportunity. Like sometimes people don't shout out, promote their stuff too much. So I'm like, if Beyonce posted it, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna say it all the time, like, cause people resonate with Beyonce, and I
Yeah.
just use that uh I guess that opportunity to
To your
kind of elevate and
advantage.
excel, and it
Yeah.
just one thing leads to another. So that was definitely a great opportunity, and shout out to Beyonce. But yeah, that's how that happened.
Shout out to Beyonce.
Yeah, for
Like, we
sure,
appreciate you. That is
for
some
sure.
dope stuff. And if you
Hmm.
watching, make sure y'all get another candle.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about that because you said people have to stay ready. A lot of people don't get that concept though. And
Hmm.
even me, like I needed to hear that because it's like, people want 10,000 sales, but you don't even have enough products to fulfill 10. And so
Yeah.
what did it look like for you before you had that shout out from her? Were you already, okay, I don't have any sales, but I'm gonna make 100 candles today? Or like, what was your process on a daily basis?
So on a daily basis, I would just it's kind of free to promote online social media. So I would promote constantly on Twitter, um, Instagram, Facebook. I would reach out to influencers or celebrities via DM. That was another great hack. But also, I would just do pop ups in the community, give candles to influencers, celebrities in hopes that they post it, posting content on my page for free, doing product photo shoots in my apartment for free, but just promoting what I had going on because if it's something that you create, like I created candles, and if I'm not promoting it enough, then nobody else will. So I was just doing my own thing and kind of just promoting, doing pop-ups, reaching out to influencers, doing events in the community, all that, whatever platform, whatever I could do to promote my product, I was doing that consistently, and things didn't always go fast. I started off slow, so right now we have 15 cents. I started out with 3, and I might have started out ordering 50 to 100 candles, and then looking at my analytics, seeing how many I was selling, and then now I'm ordering a total about 8,000 candles at once. So it's kind of like just growth. One thing I
Dope.
think that I love about my brand is it wasn't an overnight success. Like I see a lot of people start stuff for 6 months and then stop, and then you start having people believe in you, and then you stop. It's like, damn, like we bought into what you had going on. So I
Right.
think that me just being consistent since 2019, every year, thank God, has been growth. But there are different levels. It's all relative to what level, what stage you're on. So that's how I kind of got started in figuring out how many candles I wanted to make.
Yeah, and I think you told me too that you actually take your products with you everywhere that you
Yeah,
go.
for sure. I take them everywhere
Everywhere.
because you never know who you're gonna meet. Think
Yeah.
about how many times you see people online on TV like, damn, I saw so and so here. I didn't have my candles. I have a bag that I put my candles in. It's a clear bag, and like any event I go to or whatever, I always have my candles with me because like if I'm not ready, who gonna get me ready? And then it's
Right.
been
Who gonna get you ready
yeah,
if
it's
you ain't
been God. The
ready?
only time it was one time I didn't have my candles. I can't lie. About 2 weeks ago, I ran into a little baby at the bank.
Dang.
But I'm thinking like I'm going to the bank. I'm not thinking, yo, bring your candles to the bank. And I just happened to go in and he was in there. And so I missed that opportunity. But like it's just stuff like you never know what's gonna happen, especially in Atlanta or wherever you at.
Yeah.
Even when I travel through the airport, I always have 2 candles in my carry-on bag. Cause you never know who's gonna be beside you at security, who's gonna be on the elevator,
Open up
at the
that bag,
Starbucks, whatever, and
pull it
boom.
Man,
People who lives change overnight from somebody seeing your brand, your product, your service,
The
and
discovery.
I'd be damned if I meet somebody and I don't have it on me, which is my candle.
Man, I love that.
For
I
sure.
love that. You have
Mhm.
like just that you go that hard about your business and you
Yeah.
care that much. Like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Some people have a business, but they not applying pressure like
Yeah.
that. They not about their business like they say they are, you know?
Mhm.
And so the fact that you just bring your stuff with you everywhere so that you stay ready. Like you said, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Mhm.
So I think that's really beautiful that you do that. And that really set you apart from a
Yeah.
lot of businesses. That's made a lot of moves for
Yeah.
you.
For sure.
So yeah, that is dope. Yeah, you've had a lot of endorsements from other celebrities as well. Like you
Mhm.
just did something with Boosie, is that right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Boosie, we met in September. We didn't officially lock that into February, so
Okay,
it
of
took
this
some,
year.
yeah, so it took some time.
That's what's
But
up.
I was on it and made it happen. I met him in September. And at first I wasn't gonna approach him. I'm like, it's Boosie. He don't give a fuck about candles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, gangster. But again, shooting your shot, you
Yeah.
never know. So I'm like, all right. He actually did an interview, and I was there. And then so I asked my friend, like, you think I should go holler at Boosie? He was like, I mean, what you got to lose? I'm saying, no, he good. So I'm like, all right, forget it. So he got done the interview. I was like, hey, what's up, Boosie? My name's Jeremy. The name of my company is Good Day Scents. We make candles. And then he started smelling it. And he was like, damn, bro, I love candles. I really fuck with these. I'm just thinking he just saying it because, like, it's,
Yeah.
people can just say whatever in the
Yeah.
moment. And then I presented the idea. I'm like, yo, yeah, if you ever wanted to do a candle around a mixtape, a song, whatever you got going on, we your go-to company for it. And he's like, all right, take my number and text me Candle Guy. And it was like 2 in the morning. So again, I'm thinking he just talking. So that was on whatever day at 2 in the morning. I wake up around 11 the next day. He texted me and said, I need some more. Bring them and send me his location. So I took him like 20 candles, went to his house, put them on the table, and we started discussing business. And another thing I think when you have a product or a service or a brand, whenever you want to do stuff with people who are in a position that you might want to get to, sometimes you got to come to them with the idea already ready. So like me, when I
Hmm.
met Boosie, I knew I wanted to do a collab. I knew different ways we could do it based on what he had going on. So I presented the idea to him. Less thinking he got to do. All he got to do is give me the yes or
Or to
no
know,
and say
yeah.
what scent she smell. So that happened. That was September. I was like, yo, Boosie, Christmas coming up. We could do a Christmas candle. You know, people shopping around the holiday season. So he said he wanted to do it. But unfortunately, that didn't happen because people have schedules, things come up.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. I
I ran
understand.
into him again in, I think, right before Christmas, early December. And like, hey, Boosie, what's up? You said you want to do the collab. Valentine's Day coming up. You a man selling candles. Women love candles. And he said he agreed to it. And then we did the collab. I met him at Lenox Mall. He smelled some scents. We decided what he want. And he got 1,000 candles from me.
Dope.
Yeah, so like no matter what people say about Boosie, he supports black business. You might not
Mm.
like the way he comes off, but like he gave me a chance. I met him
Yes.
at his house. He said, follow me to the bank. He supported what I had going on. So like he supports black businesses. So he'll always be good in my book.
That
So that's
is
how the
dope.
Boosie
That
story
is
happened.
dope. Do you know how valuable you are as a business owner? Like just your mindset surrounding business, period, surrounding yourself, elevating
Mm-hmm.
yourself is wild. A lot of people don't think like that. Let me bring my products with me. Let me already be ready with
Mm-hmm.
this idea when I
Yeah.
come in front of this person so they don't have to think about nothing.
Yeah. And
They don't
sometimes
have
the
to
other
think about
person
nothing
can
but the
think,
answer.
yeah, but come with like the I guess the majority of the idea so that you leave as little as work to them as possible. Of course, have
Hmm.
their input, but you want to have the idea, whatever, ready so that they don't have to do as much as you think they would have to
You
do.
really giving these people game, y'all. Jeremy is giving y'all game. Y'all
Thank
better
you.
listen up. I'm telling you,
Thank
because
you.
this right here, this is wild. This is crazy. Because like I said, a lot of people don't think of their business like that. Let's talk about. You said you met him here in Atlanta. So
Mm-hmm.
you're originally from DC,
Yeah.
and now you're here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What do you feel like Atlanta has been like for your business? Do you feel like it's helped to elevate you, or what is this space like for you right now?
I definitely think it has helped. I haven't even been here for a year yet. It'll be a year next month.
Mm,
But it's helped. I feel like Atlanta's big on black businesses, brands. It's thriving for African Americans, and I think so. Each year I've had growth better than the previous year, but this my fourth year is the biggest year yet, and I think it's just happening to being in Atlanta, having a good product, being in the right rooms, using the right relationships with people that I know and meet. But it's definitely helped because like you never know who you're gonna run into,
right.
and coming from DC is cool, but I feel like DC is big on like the government and politics, which is cool, but I
Mm,
feel like every region or city has its thing. I think Atlanta's big for black businesses and black people who look like us and sound like us and around our age to kind of thrive in
Right.
whatever avenue you have going on. So it's been a blessing. And I don't take anything for granted. I
Yeah.
don't take anything for granted. That's why like no matter like what happened, big or small, I just act cool because it could all be taken away tomorrow, and I just be appreciative for like anybody who buys my candles or
Yeah.
listen to my story or what I have going on because there's so much going on in the world. So for somebody to pay attention to my brand or me or my products,
It's
I
a
just value
blessing.
that. Yeah, for
Yeah, it's a
sure.
blessing. And you know what life was before this, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
You had to work a job and stuff. Now you're a
Yeah.
full-time entrepreneur,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you're working for yourself. Your life is being funded by you. Like,
Yeah.
and that's really a flex. Like people
It can get scary
really
though sometimes,
like it's scary. It
but I
is
love it
because it's not guaranteed.
for sure.
You have to go out there and make that happen for you.
Mhm.
Nobody else is going to do that. You get sick, just feeling down, you mentally down, like, what I'm saying, your business gets affected by that. So
Mhm.
it's like you have to be the person to stay on top of it no matter what. You don't have no paycheck coming in every week, every 2 weeks.
For sure.
Like, it's about you and how hard you're going. So that's why you constantly, put that energy out there, that big energy,
Yeah, for
big
sure.
business energy. So yeah, I mean, it's a flex. It's a real blessing to be able to
It is.
provide for your family and do what you do for you
It
and
is.
not under somebody else's terms.
For sure. I
Yeah.
totally agree with
Yeah,
you.
so that's a
100%.
blessing.
Thank you.
Actually saw, let's talking about family, I saw in another interview that you did that your family actually in the first process was like helping you
Oh
make
yeah,
candles. Y'all were doing like, kind of like assembly line things,
for
and
sure.
that's a blessing. So where are they at now, like in your business? Do you still have like your family members involved, or is it different now that you're here in Atlanta?
I don't. So my family was involved when I was in DC. So
Yeah.
first I started out making candles. I had a studio apartment, making them on the stove. Then I moved into my mom's basement. My grandmother was retired, so she was fulfilling my orders while I was still teaching in DC. Since I moved to Atlanta, family-wise, not anything here, but like if I do an event back home, like I might send candles and have one of them work at the event, just so I'm
Yeah.
in like two places at once. But as far as hands-on, not right now. I'm blessed enough to have a team that assists me. It's a small team, but it's a bigger team than when I started.
But you have a team.
Yeah, so I have
Yeah.
me, social media manager, somebody does my email marketing, somebody does my Facebook ads, um, and I have somebody that fulfills my orders, and I have somebody that make the candles now for
You
me.
talking about a small team?
That's I think 5 people.
Yeah, I mean, but that's still
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Like, you have
yeah, for
employees.
sure.
Do you understand that? You
Yeah,
have
that's crazy.
employees. People work for you.
But they do work for me. But whenever I hire somebody, I sit them down, we have a conversation. I say, technically you work for me, but when I speak on it, I say you work with me
Mm,
because whatever I'm hiring you for, I need your skill or ability. So I
right.
don't have you just here just to say, oh yeah, you follow and do what I say. If you fulfill the orders, I need you to fulfill the orders. Great, because the business can't run without you fulfilling the
Without you,
orders.
right.
So technically I'm your boss, I'm in charge, but we
But
work
you
together
appreciate their
for
expertise
sure.
because when, a lot of times what you're good at, there may be things that you're not good at that other people
Hmm.
are, and so you bring them in and they
Yeah,
help complement you,
yeah.
and so those are your people that are complimenting you and helping your business to thrive.
Hmm.
So but yeah, that's still a blessing
It
though, that you
is.
have people that you can, what I'm
Yeah,
saying, pay
yeah.
to help you.
Yeah, you gotta
Like,
find
that's
the
a
right people
blessing.
too.
Yeah,
The right
exactly.
people, because it's totally
Right.
different between having like someone that's a great employee or a bad employee.
Have you had to go through a lot of, people that work for you, like relationships, going in and out of relationships, or have you like found solid people from the jump and pretty much they've stayed with you since?
It's been hit or miss. It's been a couple people that kind of came and gone, but I
Yeah.
don't front them for that because
Yeah.
whenever somebody comes to work with me, I don't expect them to work with me forever. Like
Yeah.
eventually you go on to something else, so you might want to be your own boss. But luckily, I think out of the 5 people I have, I think 4 been rocking with me for like almost a year and a half. Like time flies, so I think it's like a year and a half now, and I value them for what they do because in that way I can be hands on and focus on different other areas of the business that keeps it kind of pushing in the
Right.
forefront. Yeah, so it depends, but luckily majority of my team has been with me for a while. But I always go into it thinking or knowing that eventually somebody's gonna want to go into something else,
To
and
do
I can't
something
be mad
else.
at them for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes things just it's a season for someone, you know, and
Yeah.
it changes. And sometimes people want to do their own thing too.
Yeah,
So,
you gotta respect
and
that.
yeah, you got to. So, what is next for you? What's coming up? What's in the pipeline?
So next for me, I kind of strayed away from doing local pop up vending events. So I want to get back in the mix of doing that. That's what I'm doing now. I'm about to start doing sip and pour events. It's like you and your husband or your partner or whoever can come out on a date night and do sip and pour, make a candle, have two complimentary drinks, either be wine or champagne. I want to do that. Focus on expanding into new products. I want to do body wash, lotions, soaps, room sprays. So those three things. And I've been thinking about maybe doing like a candle course type of thing, but I don't really. I have a love-hate relationship with courses.
Why?
Cause what might work for me might not work for you.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to be one of the people online. You saying he scammed me? Cause I'm like, yo, bro, this is what I did. I gave
Mm.
you my expertise. So that's just me though. But the other three things I have in the mix as of right now. Yeah.
Well,
So yeah.
sometimes you just gotta leave stuff to other people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure. Everything not for
Sometimes
you.
everything's not for you.
For sure.
And I mean, I'm sure you would be a great teacher at it because you were a teacher
And people
before.
hit me up all the time asking me. I might start doing like consultations
Yeah, I
over
think
a
a
course.
consultation
Yeah.
would be dope. I think because a course is so kind of like general, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're generally telling people, but with consultations, you'll be able to, you know, vibe with the
Yeah.
person, kind of know them. What are they doing right now that
Mm-hmm.
you want, you know, that they should be doing, or and then that way you can tailor it to them. So I
Yeah.
think consultations is
Yeah.
probably where it's gonna be
Yeah.
at
Because
for
people
you.
been hitting me up for a while, and I do a few. I don't really promote it, but I do a few offline for free, just so I can
Yeah.
make sure I'm giving people value. And every time I'm done, I'm like, all right, how much would you pay for that? And that's kind of how I've been engaging it the past 6 to 8 months. But I
Okay.
think maybe top of 2024, I might get into consulting as well.
Well, we're gonna see.
Thank
I
you.
think
Yeah.
it's dope. I love the business. I love everything that it stands for. And I just love that it kind of pulled you out of a negative situation that you
Yeah.
had too. And you've been thriving off of it,
Yeah. I
really.
think I am my brand. Like, I feel like when you have something, you should embody or embrace it. And like my brand, Good Day Sense, it's me in a way, but like the value or like why I started is all me, real and true. That's why I could do interviews like this and answer questions and come from a good, genuine place because it's all
Right.
real stuff and I'm not
Yeah.
making it up or gotta memorize it. So I'm just appreciative to be in 2023.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
2023 facts. When did you become full-time entrepreneur?
Last June.
Last June.
After
So
the incident I went through, yeah, last
you
June.
you just came up in a year of full-time entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And it's
sure.
been up.
Damn, it's July, yeah.
It's
Right.
been up.
It's been ups and downs, but I'm just 12 months. Gotta go another 12. So we're gonna see.
1 year at a time.
Yeah, 1 year
Yeah.
at a time. But yeah, so I just came up with about a year.
Are you
working full
proud?
time. I am proud.
Yeah.
Do I sound like it?
No, like
I don't?
I wanted to know. No, I wanted
I'm
to
definitely
know.
proud.
Like,
I'm just real humbled and centered.
yeah.
I am
No,
proud.
I'm not saying like you don't seem proud.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do was to like really just take a moment to be like to think about everything that you've done and just be like, wow, are you
Yeah.
proud?
But that's
like,
good too, because I think
yeah,
sometimes
just take a moment to
I
just
don't
like
take
soak
a
it
moment to
in.
soak it in because
'Cause
I'm
life
always
is
going
so
to the next
fast.
thing. You're right. I am proud.
And that's all I wanted
It's
to do was just be like, you know, just take a moment and just think about everything you've done, where
I'm
you
proud.
were and where you are now.
Yeah, providing
and
for
be
myself,
proud.
my family, my son. Like I am proud for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Hell
real,
yeah.
yeah.
But no, I can tell you're humble. Like, but yeah, life is so fast. Entrepreneurship, having kids, having, you know, households, husband, wives, whatever. And life is just so fast. And sometimes we don't just stop and just be in the moment.
Yeah, I want to do more of that,
Yeah.
being in the moment. I think somebody mentioned that to me a few months ago. Like, you know what, you're right. Sometimes you
Well,
gotta
here
sit
it is
down.
again.
And one thing I was gonna do was write down everything that I've done since I've been here, just to like look at it on paper, be like, damn, like you did.
Yeah,
all
you
these
really did
things.
that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that more of that.
Do more of that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
This is a vibe. You're welcome. I appreciate you. Thank
No
you for
problem.
bringing the candle. Thank you so much for coming on the show. This is dope.
No problem.
Like,
Thanks for
this
having
is-
some great questions.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about before, people be asking the same stuff. And you can ask anything else if that's on your card that you might have. But I'm an open book.
Yeah. No, this was dope. Like, yeah, we gotta give people a little extra of Jeremy. Like,
Thank
you
you.
know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people really know Jeremy, but I think after today
Oh,
they'll
sure.
definitely know
Go
a little
back to
bit
making these
more.
changes,
So
but you're right. No,
yeah.
I appreciate you all and your team as well.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining You, Me, and a Cup of Tea. Make sure y'all subscribe to our channel, like our video, and comment, and we will see y'all in the next one.